Welcome back to today's Morning Report chart appraisals on Tuesday the 6th of September with me, Richard Berry, market analyst at Hantec Markets, looking at dollar yen. And are we starting to see this rally rolling over? It sort of had this strong candle on Friday that sort of retraced to a certain extent yesterday, although that you could argue was on Labor Day, so no sort of major US trading. But there are signs that this is rolling over again. I mean, the RSI 60 again. July saw the high, May and higher there, and this is within this downtrend channel, just on the edge of this downtrend channel, top end of this downtrend channel, which is being threatened. Don't get me wrong, but the momentum indicators just rolling over. The stochastics have rolled over, although just sort of contemplating their next move really, but they have crossed lower, and as I said, the RSI turned lower at 60. MACD line's just beginning to plateau off a little bit, similar to what happened in July. So it's sort of coming to the stage of which, are we looking for a top pattern? Well, maybe 102.80 is the sort of support now, you'd certainly say. But look at these momentum indicators. Zoom out here, get a better view. Lower highs on the RSI, lower highs on the MACD lines. Sort of the MACD lines also having turned negative and turning lower again. So at the neutral point. So this is all sort of suggesting a loss of impetus in this run higher. Sort of the moving averages on the hourly chart as well, all sort of beginning to sort of plateau as well. So this is becoming into a key phase, I think, for dollar yen. This is probably a key chart that we need to keep an eye on. 103.12 was yesterday's low, and if you start to break that down, I think you're going to put pressure on 102.80, and 102.80 is your key near-term support. That is undoubted. So 102.80 is the level that we need to watch out for. If you break that to the downside, that completes the top pattern, you then give it a measurement of 104.30, 102.80, sort of 150 ticks of downside potential. So that would be 103.30, and it would be back deep into this sort of downside zone here. 103.30, sort of back towards sort of pivot level here, bit of a pivot level at around that sort of 103.30 area. So it's it could be the end, or sort of the beginning of the end of this run higher, but it's not by any means assured yet. You've got the initial resistance that came in this morning at 103.80. If I zoom in here, you can see it was a bearish engulfing candle, and subsequently the market rolling over, and that sort of marks the resistance at 104 to 104.30. 104 figure being a level on the daily chart as well, a bit of a pivot line, not too significant, but a pivot line nonetheless. Old supports here became resistance. So I think that this is a very important time for dollar yen at the moment, and today's trading could well swing it either way. So I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.